Good evening, guys. Yep, Frank here, getting in some work late. I'm gonna put in a couple little beds that just runs on the ground. I'm gonna put down some earthworm castings and mushroom compost that I put together on top of some newspaper. But I'm gonna aerate it first, and then I'm gonna come back and put wood chips on top of the mushroom compost and worm castings. And I might use some Coast of Maine in the rows where the plants are going. But just gonna aerate it first. Probably show you guys the mushroom compost and earthworms mix. Like, show you how rich it is. I really am happy with it. Just locally sourced, whatever you can get, to substitute in that, or if you have good worm castings and have an ample amount to do a whole bed, be my guest. But I used a wood forest based mushroom compost with some good earthworm castings. Not all earthworm castings are the same. If you have your own worms, make sure you're feeding them right, because that can be the horsepower of your garden. But like earlier, I have chickens too, so I can get plenty of good nitrogen. But yeah, let me show you that, and then let's get to it. I'm just going to take the newspaper and lay over top of where I poked those holes, and then the mushroom compost is going to go on top of that. And this is going to kill the grass practically. It's really easy, doesn't involve chemicals, so I'm with it. You don't want to cheat. put ample amount down. It really does help as far as grass not growing up through it. I promise. So I'm going to do another one of these over there on the other side of the yard. And then in the morning, I'm going to show you guys how to cut planks that are going to go around the outside of the bed that hold the shape of the bed. In about 30 days, I'll probably go over how much I spent, and whether I think it was worth it, and you guys will see the garden that comes about it. But I'm going to have some stands with tubs on them with carrots going in it too, and you guys are going to see me put those together and get those going and grown, and you can see the whole process on that and see if it's worth something that you might try or something. But yeah, I'm going to just do another one over there tonight, and I'll fucking see you guys in the morning. Peace! Good morning, guys. I'm gonna cut some boards this morning for the beds, and then I'm gonna go down to my mom's house and I'm going to show you the layout that I got done last night, and show you the tubs that I'm gonna be putting carrots in and the beds that we're gonna be putting the leafy greens in. But yeah, I'm gonna show you materials that I can swap out with the materials that I'm using, because I'm a carpenter, so I have a lot of materials on hand, so a lot of stuff is a little bit different from me doing it. But I'm going to show you wood that I have that's just sitting outside that I could have used, that's just absolutely free. Or like different types of stone or, masonry rocks or something, that I've collected from the different properties we've lived at throughout my lifetime, seriously. But, yeah, I'm going to cut a couple boards this morning and show you guys how to do that. And then we're going to go down there and kind of either put them together or just show you the layout and come back later this evening and finish up the job. But let's get it. Now what I got going on here is I'm getting the length for some of the sides of the bed. So two of the beds are 36 by 60 inches. And I'm cutting the boards to length now for the shorter sides. And I'm just going to pull a tape, mark it at 36 inches. Take my square. Put my line down, and then I'm going to cut them. I'm going to cut them and show you guys. We're just cutting the boards 3 inches. We come up with an overall height of 9 inches, stacked with 3 on top. These are for the sides of the beds down there. I've collected literally out of the trash. I could use that just as well. Like the project practically. Whatever you want to put in it.
I feel like I should be helping.
I got it. Look out! Ain't gonna trick you this time. Did a good job, Kirsten.
Oh yeah.
Huh?
I said, oh yeah. I'm a great supervisor.
What's up, guys? In the evening here, getting a little chilly, but built the first flower box. Now I'm gonna build the second one to show you guys step by step what I'm doing. You'll get a more feel of the materials I use, and again, I'm gonna show you some of the materials that I could have used that I've just seen on the side of the road or just gotten and just thrown in a pile of wood, you know, that stays around the house. You know, if I see something that's not gonna rot and might have a couple months in it, I'm just gonna throw it in the pile and hopefully just use it. But let me get to it and show you guys. I'm gonna show you guys the box that I've already made. I'll show you a little bit more. You can see the sides, the boards that I cut out of the plywood. I cut them down to 60 inches, 9 inches tall. And then the 3 slats, they're 3 inches wide and 36 inches long. And then I got little spikes right here in it, and then I attach little planks just in case I can't get to it for the attachments on the side. Right here I got 4 posts. I'm gonna measure out 36 inches on the sides and 60 inches in total on the other sides. And after that, I'm going to attach planks to that so that in case I can't get to that board, I'll be able to get to something when I put the slabs up and the sides, the plywood. Woo, it's getting cold. 60 here. I might have to move a little dirt before we get to putting the slabs up in the sides, but that ain't no thing. Right here you can see how the post came out 36 inches apart there and 60 inches apart there. Move the dirt into the top. I'm going to be installing these little planks just in case if I can't get to that I'm gonna have something to grab onto when I go to put the sides on. I'm just gonna use one screw to put these on. You know, like, it's just to do this season. It ain't here to be here forever. So, you know, you might want to build something that's gonna last longer, but just trying to get through a growing season with this. Have a little fun down here at my mom's house with her. Now I'm gonna put the flats on for this side before I put the plywood on for the other side. Just a screw on each side, good enough for me. So my phone died, guys, and I had to finish. Like, I'm losing light. Like, I couldn't just go charge it and then come back and show you guys how I finished up the sides. But, you know, I got the two in, and you can see there's another tub over here. They're eventually going to be on stands so they can get up off the ground, and we're going to add hoops to the beds here. But we'll get this one built. But I'm going to go get some wood chips so we can get our soil covered. Always, soil needs to be covered. There's no reason for it not to be covered. You know, whether it's cover crop, you know, mulching, you know, whatever it is, plastic, whatever need be. Cover your soil. You know, worms, you know, everything like that just can come up more towards the surface. You know, the mycorrhizal network, the mycelium can work its way closer to the surface. You know, I'm using wood chips, so it'll actually attach itself to those wood chips and just fucking network throughout the wood chips. And it's just gonna, you know, the fertility of the soil, I'm telling you, these beds are gonna be prolific. Just because of the simple steps that we, you know, and I know I'm a carpenter and I have a little access to some things and tools and stuff that makes it a little bit easier, but I really don't have anything in this, you know, but I'm gonna get a lot out of it, you know, me and my mom, you know, it's gonna be a lot of joy for us. But yeah, let me go get those wood chips and get this shit covered. I'll show you guys what it looks like covered. I walked down to my house, got some wood chips, put them in the wheelbarrow, brought them down here. I'm gonna cover my beds and the tubs with the wood chips, take measurements, cut these boards. Might get them installed tonight, might not. Not really pushing myself to get it done. Got some flowers that are doing really well, but that's for other videos. But yeah, let's get the soil covered, man, and really might go into a little depth as far as like why we're going to cover it and some of the products I use as far as for my mycorrhiza and building that network up to just take care of my plants for me, you know, right, doing it right the first time, less watering, less fertilizer, less chemicals, you know, and that's what I'm all about, you know. Let's just organic's a federal recognized term. I'm not federal recognized, so I'm just trying to like do like Mother Earth's done the entire time that has been done. But yeah, let's cover this soil. Don't go crazy and just start throwing shit everywhere. Make a mess, you gotta clean it up. Less mess, less clean up. Definitely that. So covering it with wood chips especially, you know, these will decompose and become part of the mycelium network. It's really good for a whole bunch of reasons. But, you know, also it's going to hold in, act like a sponge for that moisture. Won't have to water nearly as much because of this. You know, I'll probably come back with a lighter mulch after this. I'm going to get hoop houses on these, everything this week, so you guys are in for a treat. You want to learn how to do some outside garden projects before that season's here. I had neighbors telling me, first to it, what I wanted to hear this year. You know, Virginia really hasn't been able to grow for long. You know, a lot of things that I grow. And so, it's really exciting for me now to be able to take care of that part of my life myself. It really has brought me to know a lot about myself. That's good for this bed for right now. Magic. Not much over here where the carrots are gonna go. What's Mama Franklin's pulled up just a little bit ago, so she's gonna get to see the progress, and she hasn't seen much of any of this yet. Like, this is the first time today she'll be seeing any of it. And I'm pretty happy with the way it's coming. You talking about underneath the
wood?
What's up, guys? Yeah. This is how my mornings get to start.
The mushroom compost and the
It's not my cat. It's a neighbor's cat. But I get to start out my morning feeding it. I love it. I love my cat. I love cats. But this morning I'm gonna cut some strips for hoop house type structure over the flower beds that we put in, and I'm gonna cut the boards for the other flower bed that we didn't get. It's already starting to rain, so let's get it. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and cut a few strips and take it down there and see how it's gonna work. Let's put a little hoop over the flower bed. Might need to move my camera. Just a smudge. Right there, should be good. Back and flow to it. Safety is always important. Remember that. Safety is always important. If you're not comfortable with doing this, don't do it. I'm just comfortable with doing it. This is what I grew up doing. Not everybody was fortunate to be brought up the way I was brought up. Yes, I do mean fortunate. I'm grateful for the way I was brought up. Some kids will never get it. enough. But hey, always be safe.
Important.
I was like probably like 13 when I started working with a lot of the saws you'll see me working with, and like that's really why I'm so confident with using them. You know, not everybody is going to be, you know, able to cut boards and whatnot as easy as I do, and they really shouldn't hold themselves accountable if they can't. You know, they should completely understand that, you know, I am a carpenter. You know, these aren't normal, you know, skills that people have, you know, and especially in today's world. But always be safe, you know. If you go out and get any of these tools and start to work with them, always make sure you're using the best practices for you. Had a little difficulty when the iPhones are cold. They like to freeze up and not work for me like they normally do. I don't know if anybody else has that problem, but I have that problem. And it's getting pretty chilly here in Newport News the last couple of days. But so what I did is I stood the little strips we cut this morning, and I put a screw in on this side, and then I go to the other side and I bend it down, and I'm putting 3 for each bed. So I put 1 at each end, and then I measured off 30 inches since it's 60 inches in overall, and put it right in the middle. And I think it's going to be plenty enough to hold a little bit of plastic and snow if the weather gets really bad, but I'm not really looking to have any bad weather, really. Might, but I'm not looking for it. I don't think it's going to happen this year. But we're just going to measure over 30 inches. Over here on this side, give you guys a little pan of the work area, the little beds that we got. Now these stones right here, I'm gonna get some more and we're gonna put them on the sides right here to cover the OSB board up. But we got these 2 flower beds, got our tubs. We're gonna make our stands for our tubs to go on, and we're gonna get the boards ready for this bed right here and get this done. And then the whole area is looking something like this. I'm loving it. You know, me and Mary Beth will be coming out here and fucking enjoying the spring together, going into the summer, fucking really growing some shit. But I'm gonna take some measurements and fucking get ready to start cutting the fucking material for that bed right there. But I'm happy with the progress so far. Let me know what you guys got questions on if you do. And fucking like and subscribe, please. You know, let's really do this. Like, if you support me at all, make sure you do it. About lunchtime, got some stone down here. Got it around some of one of the beds. I really like the way it's coming together, for real. I cut some strips out of red oak, so I'll be replacing the yellow pine hoop houses with red oak. They seem more durable and they're just as flexible. But I cut the material to do the other bed, but I forgot my tripod, so I'm gonna run and get it. That's why I didn't get to record much. But you can see right here, that's the material. You know, the slats for the side, and some everything to connect it is over there next to my drill. These are the OSB sides. And that's just what I had laying around, you know, like I got a this is all pile of wood, but you know, just from stuff I picked up off the side of the road and my mom has that I could have used. But I'm gonna go get the tripod and record me building this bed, and I'll probably cut some oak strips to change those out with, and probably record go ahead and putting some stone down. But man, I'm so thrilled. I mean, it's coming together so
Sometimes
well.
we gotta
and then
stop.
just when stuff grows, it's
Take
just gonna
care
look
of
even
stuff.
better in the fucking
So I'm
summer.
gonna be fixing this puddle in the driveway, but I gotta move the trailer so my mom's boyfriend can park right there so I can fix her driveway. We hunt, fish, loving every day. That's a prayer that a country boy prays. Pray God, He made me this way. Hunt, fish, and loving every day. Found us some free labor. Got us some of our first worms. Yeah, buddy. Free labor. Free labor, baby. That's what I'm all about. Free labor.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna get the post.
Yeah,
for this
buddy.
bed out. Then we're gonna get the slats on the ends screwed in, and then we're gonna put the sides. But I'm gonna get these out and see where I need to move dirt to and whatnot.
Don't you love it when things just go so easy? Such a blessing. Now let's move the dirt.
Now we're gonna get them slats on.
Record myself real quick.
Right.
I noticed
But,
putting the
still
slats
having
in.
difficulties with
If I
charging
take
my phone and
the drill,
everything, but,
and put some holes
Got
through the
the
board.
ledge down. I swapped out the slabs right here for
It goes a
yellow
whole
pine
lot better.
for red oak. I got one more that I got to swap out in the back bed back there. But I got my stonework up. You know, 4 on top, 5 on the bottom. Ran out, but got that bed
Brought
done,
me in the
this
face.
done, this side
Blup.
done, gotta do that side.
Blup.
Gotta get some dirt in those pots and get those covered. But gotta get the stands for these done. But it's really coming along. I'm really happy with the way it's looking. I got the queen spot going. It's nowhere near done. Thinking about putting a tin roof so she can sit in there and hear the rain. Putting some rosemary and lavender to really make that spot smell. But yeah, I love the way it's coming together. You know, there's no screws or anything. I just made sure I got everything pretty decent as I was going along. You know, always take care of your workspace. Less cleanup at the end is always better. Just take your time while you're doing the job. But that's it, and it's in. The last one. Yay! I think we're supposed to be turning that tub into a pond type deal, you know, going from a worm bin to a pond. I mean, look at this, guys. Once I get these things up off the ground a little bit higher so she can really work on them. Get a little tin roof over this to get some noise for her seat, watching fires, getting some things growing for her. You know, it's coming together. It really is. Yeah, fix the mud puddle. Now the slats are going to attach to those posts, and that's just to give me a little bit more to grab onto if I can't get the screw into that little post. And I've got a battery operated drill with an extra battery. I didn't want to run short. I'm just putting one screw in, just like this. And it's just to give me something to grab onto if I can't get to that post. This is just for a season, so it ain't nothing special for me. It's just me and my mom are gonna have some fun this summer in her yard and my yard. I'm doing this whole project for her. But you can definitely do it. Feed yourself, feed others. You know, there's a whole lot you can do when you start gardening. Possibilities. You can have more income. You know, you can do it commercially if you really like to have a passion for it. The splitting doesn't bother me. All my boards are splitting that I'm putting in this garden, it seems like, because